Hi friends, it is Friday. It is May 16th. So the boyfriend is out working, so he got a couple extra days of overtime. So he is currently out at his job site at the moment. He will be back tomorrow. So he's got 2 days of overtime, so he's working today and tomorrow. So I will have a little bit more chance to film today and probably tomorrow. But yeah, I just called the mechanic. He didn't answer. I'm gonna keep calling him just to see if he can fix my car, because I have to put a new oil pump in there, and then something else needs to be fixed, and so I have to drop off my car in order to ensure that it gets done. So there's that. I need to go to the store right now to get some AAA batteries, because I just figured out how my boyfriend's TV works, and it took me a solid like half hour to 45 minutes to figure out where the heck the HDMI button was on the TV remote, because it doesn't have the side buttons anymore to where I can just put input. So I need to figure that out. It was also a solid like 30 minutes of me panicking, because I thought I wouldn't be able to get back to the HDMI channel that had my boyfriend's PlayStation on it. So, but I eventually figured it out. So there's that. I also figured out that one of the cats had peed on the mat for my shoes. So I need to clean that as well. I also need to sift out the litter boxes and whatnot, take care of those, and just do basic adulting stuff today. I might get some reading done, but I will try my best. So I'm just gonna go to the store right now and get those batteries. So I will see you guys in just a bit. It is Monday, the 19th of May. So I just got my deposit back from my previous leasing agent. I am not going to show the front of this because this has the incorrect new address of mine. So I'm going to open this. Nice. I almost got my full deposit back, but they had to replace a couple of drip pans in there, so it was just a little bit less. Not by too much, they didn't take too much off, but so there's some good news for today. Not too bad of a start for Monday. I'm pretty sure you also saw my other bit of news in the last clip. I'm finally getting a start on my schedule. So during Mondays all the way through Thursdays, I'm going to be writing. I'll also be reading a little bit as well, just to kind of balance it out, just kind of refill the well just a little bit during those weekdays. And then Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, I will be reading. And I also just received word from the boyfriend that he will be attempting to take more overtime days out in Eureka, which is a lot farther than Lander County. So he is going to be spending a few weekends here and there over there. But I have laid down some boundaries about that. Boundaries are important, and he's listening. Because I don't want him to get burnt out. I don't want him to get burnt out so quickly. Like, he loves his job, but I don't want to get him, I don't want him to get burnt out so quickly like he did with his second job a few weeks ago. Like, I just don't want him to hurt himself up here, basically. Like, I don't want him getting hurt physically either, but I also just don't want him hurting himself mentally. I want him to be able to take care of himself. And him constantly working at the mines is not taking care of himself, and it's not really taking care of me either, because he's away for so long. So, and because it's out in Eureka County, or it's out in Eureka or wherever, if he works 2 days in a row out there, he has to get a hotel room, which means he has to spend the night there, which means Friday nights, I am often left by myself, aside from the cats. But as far as humans go, I am left by myself. So, there's we need to find a balance. I told him I didn't mind him working like 2 days in a row every once in a while, but I would prefer him coming home every night. So there's that. So I am gonna go deposit that check, or figure out who can, but I also need to go back to the house to grab more of my uniform because I am wearing the wrong shoes right now. So I will be doing that today, more adulting stuff. I did get some writing in done, as you saw. So let's go figure out who can deposit this check. I might just mobile deposit it, actually.